Okay, so I've been gone for a while, and I posted a poll on Instagram a couple of days ago asking what kind of video I should make next. I guess I'm making this middle school series now. So in sixth grade, I don't know about you guys, but when I was in middle school, our middle school was from sixth grade to eighth grade. I know some of y'all kids have middle school that go from seventh to eighth or something crazy like that. But my school, sixth to eight. Literally just moved schools the year before. When I went into fifth grade, I went to a new school, meaning I had zero friends. I had a couple of acquaintances, but pretty much zero friends. The only friends I had were from the after school my mom put me in. Alright, so I just happen to know a couple of other kids by chance because they were acquaintances from elementary school. Alright, first things first, I had no idea where I was going. Because of the fact that I literally had no idea where I was going, I showed up late on the first day of class. Obviously, it doesn't count as late. I got to get away with it because of the fact that, hey, it's my first day ever. But it was a memorable thing that kind of screwed me over. I walked into music workshop, an elective class, and I see there's literally one open seat next to a semi-cute girl. I won't say her name, but I sit down. Me being the socially awkward person I am, I literally just said hi and did nothing else. So the teacher, let's call him Mr. L because his last name started with the L, starts giving us his intro to the class or whatever you want to call it. He was literally just telling us what kind of a class we got ourselves into. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was actually decent, but our school did this thing where like the sixth graders got to like have a different elective class like every quarter, which is like half a semester if they wanted to. I mean, there was still band, there was still orchestra, but if you wanted to do this thing, you would have a different elective class every quarter for like an entire year. We just so happened to get started in music. Music was fine. I mean, it's like my second favorite, or tied for second favorite, but it was actually really fun. So this girl, we start talking a little bit. She gives me her name. We'll just call her Rebecca, since I don't know any Rebeccas. She gives me her name, I give her mine. That's pretty much it for first period. Bell rings. Since it was a minimum day, the periods were like 12 minutes each. It was really dumb. We didn't even get lunch. Guess what? I got lost again. I had no idea what the school was like. So I got lost going to second period. Mr. W, my social studies teacher at the time, he welcomed me in because, I mean, it's my first day there. I had no idea what I was doing. But guess what? He was a cool dude. He really liked Starbucks. He literally had a wall with a bunch of Starbucks gift cards. Also, Rebecca was in this class as well. So I sat next to her since I had no other friends. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So about Rebecca, I kind of crushed on her for like the entire first week of school until I realized I was a dumb chimpakchin and stopped. Third period PE, I had no idea what to expect, but it wasn't that bad. Changing was scary at first, then I realized no one really cared about me, so it didn't really matter. My teacher, Mr. R, was the sickest person ever, dude. Like, sick. He was actually pretty cool. He was also my advocacy teacher. Advocacy is kind of like homeroom, but like wackier. I had a lot of fun. Fourth period, the legit best class I've ever taken in my life. We've spoken about my English teacher before, Mrs. Dalton. Literally, 10 out of 10 teaching, 10 out of 10 class. Love everything about that class. Now, literally, like the second I walk into the room, like normal teachers have decorations like "Welcome to my class" or whatever. They're like math, 1, 2, 3, English, books, reading. But no, this class was different. The second I stepped into that room, there was just a warmth feeling like I was like at home or something. But it didn't go away. It was there for the entire year. And I knew from that moment on, it was going to be the best class of my entire life. And that stays true to this day. I graduated 8th grade. I'm going to be a freshman in high school. So I think I kind of know middle school inside and out. I mean, I've had 3 years of experience after all. But still, this class, amazing. Also, since Rebecca wasn't in this class, I had to sit next to some other random. Like, if you guys play like any online games, you know how horrible randoms can be Like sometimes randoms are absolutely terrible. But guess what? I sit next to a random girl. I had no idea who she was. Then I realized, hey, this girl kind of looks familiar. I turn to her and ask her for her name, and I'm like, wait a minute. Aren't you in my first, second, and third period? And she's like, wait a minute, let me see your schedule. It turns out we had all the same classes. Wow, insane, absolute madness, bro. I asked her for her name. She told me it was Emily Yee. Now, you might be familiar with Emily from some of our videos, and she had a friend. Now, this friend was literally allergic to everything. If you know me in person, you know exactly who this person is, but we will call her Dorothy. Hopefully she doesn't get mad that I name her Dorothy. But since I've never mentioned her in any videos, I have to call her Dorothy. And she was literally allergic to everything, bro. Name something, there's like a 99% chance she was actually allergic to it. So, we basically just talked for the entire class. It was pretty cool. Ms. Dalton, we love you, but sorry for talking during your introduction to your class. Next, oh boy. 5th grade class. Mr. P. First thing that happens when we get into his class is he makes a joke about how he will get mad if someone touches his coffee. Also, I knew Lil Easy and Nathan Cisneros from this class because I talked to them before in elementary, like once. Also, Emily and Dorothy were in this class with me to suffer. So I sat next to Nathan and Lil Easy since I felt more comfortable with them. It was cool. It was okay. Next, 6th period, math. Me and Emily walked math together since she knew like school better than I did. She basically dragged me all the way to the other side, which is what really bugged me later on in the school year. The fact that my science and my math were like the period after each other, and they were on completely opposite sides of the school. Like, are you serious? Okay. Mrs. L, our math teacher, she was pretty cool. She was actually nice, dude. She was pretty cool. Easily top 3 math teachers I had like ever. And right after school, I see Rebecca walking out, so I decided to be a simp and ask her for her Instagram. Hee. Okay, so I go to after school. I get greeted by Saker. Check out his channel, link in the description, for some amazing Valorant gameplay. Absolutely amazing. And some of my other friends. It was literally the first day of school in 6th grade. A couple months in the year, Rebecca ended up dating some other guy or something. So I kind of died. Well, there are plenty of C in the fish, so I won't be worried about that. Anyways, that's all for this first episode of middle school with Alec. There's going to be more for 6th grade year, more for 7th grade year, and more for 8th grade year. I am a 3-year middle schooler. I'm kind of experienced in middle school. One tip I can give you personally, never look a tulip in the eye, and I will see you next time.
Watching